Self-reliance is king. Stop thinking you are owed something. Stop thinking that your success depends on anything other than your own efforts. And stop relying on business coaches and sales trainers and mentors to figure things out for you. It cracks me up when I see people paying thousands of dollars to attend a seminar or a workshop held by a person who has found a great level of success within their industry. Somehow they believe that paying this person will unlock the results for them. However, the reality is you cannot duplicate the results which the most successful people in this industry have accomplished because you haven't put in the work that they've put in. Attending a 2-day seminar will not change you. It will excite you about future possibilities, but the only person who can actually change your results is you, and you need to put in the work to make that happen. Well, how much work do you need to put in? Well, in his book, Outliers, Malcolm Gladwell makes a strong case that the required number of hours to master anything is 10,000. He conducted a study of amateur musicians which determined they practiced on average 3 hours each week throughout their childhood. By the age of 20, they had accumulated 2,000 hours of practice. Now, by contrast, professional musicians had put in 5 times as much work, on average 15 hours per week of practice, and by the time they reached the age of 20, they had over 10,000 hours of practice in, and this has become known as the 10,000 hour rule. The math on this states that it will take you 12 years to reach 10,000 hours if a person devotes 15 hours of practice each week, every week, for 12 straight years. Those who want quicker results, they dedicate more hours to practicing each week. However, even those who dedicate 40 hours each week, every single week, still require 5 years to hit the 10,000 mark. The study also proved that there's no natural talent that could get musicians to the top faster. The only factor that separated the two groups, average and professional, was the number of hours they dedicated to practicing. Finally, the Outliers book reminds us that there is a huge difference between being interested and truly committed. Those who want to learn to play the guitar are initially excited. Anything that is new is exciting to us. Typically within 3 months, people realize how much discipline is required to stick with the boring, mundane, non-exciting, but essential activities required to be truly great. They are not discipline. Most people are simply interested in becoming a professional. Few are truly committed, so they quit. And that's the 1% rule. 1% of people say they want to accomplish something significant. They'll have the discipline to put in the 10,000 hours of work which is required to get there. The other 99% continuously jump from idea to idea because with each new idea they get excited. That excitement lasts for a few months or less and then they quit. New Year's resolutions are exciting. 99% of them are also dead by April Fool's Day. Sales seminars are exciting, but 99% of the people sitting in that room for those 2 days, within 90 days will go back to doing the same things they've always done. So in summary, stop waiting for somebody else to tell you something or show you or teach you something. Just because they have had success doesn't mean that you will, unless you are willing to put in the work. How much work? 10,000 hours of practice. But here's the reality. Practicing something consistently for 10,000 hours is hard. It's damn hard. It takes 5 to 12 years to put in that much work. And that is why 99% of people who start something put in 5 to 12 hours instead of 5 to 12 years, and then they quit. So if you are looking for some cold hard facts about achieving true greatness in your field, I strongly encourage you to read Malcolm Gladwell's book, Outliers. If you do buy this book, stats show that only 1 out of 10 people will even put in the time to read it cover to cover. When it comes to moving from good to great, amateur to professional, I ask you, are you simply interested or are you truly committed?